Hello my platoon and welcome back to the test. Secrets of the Soul. Chew! Let's see the Wanderer. Wanderer? I don't remember. His name was Wanderer, right? Watcher, Wanderer, I don't care. Let's answer some questions and introspect. As always, you can always answer the questions with me in the comments. This is your captain speaking, Captain Duncan. Before proceeding the test, Secrets of the Soul, I strongly advise, blah blah blah. Okay. After playing 2, I'm flowing destruction, blah blah blah. Okay. Yes, I played the one before very well. You may proceed, Wanderer. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Are those hands? Diary of the Madman. My brother. Poor brother. You're not the only one. Oh, sister, sweet sister. The pain has just begun. Contain it no longer. I cast away the sun. In darkness I wander. Thy father's will be done. Ooh. Great poem, great poem. You find yourself once again on the inside of a seemingly empty chapel, tucked away in the thrones of a midnight storm. The rain pelts the windows like falling stones, and the wind rages on as the chapel's doors shake and tremble. Jesus, that's still too loud. As you peer around the room, you catch a set of glowing red eyes glazing at you under a shroud of darkness. A ghastly apparition begins to form in front of you, accompanied with a grim voice beckoning into the light. Ooh, we're back at it again, the Christian chapel. So we meet again, Wanderer. I didn't expect to see you back so soon. Oh, the nipple monster! The nipple eye monster! Your clothes are soaked and tattered. Come, dry yourself from the downpour, for we have all the time in the world to converse. It looks like the storm is going to last a while, Wanderer. Make yourself at home. I'm sure we'll have a few things to catch up on. It's raining outside of my home, so yeah, please, microphone, don't pick the rain sounds from the outside. I beg of thee. I love to play your favorite game. Wouldn't you? You know, the one where I peer deep into your soul. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Wanderer. I know I certainly will. We can even make it interesting. I'm going to ask you some questions and you're going to answer them for me. And as always, I'm going to need you to completely and utterly your complete and utter honesty. There's so much I didn't get to ask you the last time we were in each other's presence, Wanderer. I look forward to getting to know you on an even deeper level. Now, some of these questions are going to be quite difficult to answer. Just take your time and think. It's better to give a genuine answer than it is to rush, for there is no going back. And just like last time, I will tell you what I see within your soul, but this time you might not like what you hear. Let's get started, shall we? Hell yeah! Let's make yourself comfortable. As I drill deep into your psyche, we'll begin now. Well, I have my tea. Earl Grey tea next to me, so everything's fine. You would say you're currently in a positive mood? Of course, nipple monster! I am looking at you. Are you feeling nervous at all? Not at all. Are you feeling somewhat anxious? Nope. Would you say that you're feeling curious at the moment? Yes, because I want to know all of your questions. Are you currently worried about anything at all? Well, I have TET exams next week, so yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a fairly open individual? Kind of, yeah, if you get to know me. Can you sometimes keep your walls very high and be somewhat reserved? Yes, I have some things that I'm very reserved. Do you think that anyone truly knows you, Wanderer? Yes, my family. Would you say you have a pretty good idea of the types of questions I'm going to ask you? Yeah, kinda. Are you prepared to be completely and utterly honest with your answers moving forward, even if they are difficult to answer? Nope. Wonderful, I remember that! Have you ever felt like a demon lived inside you? Nope, never. Interesting. Have you ever looked for a way out of this life? Never. I will never look for a way out. Only when my time is up. Do you know what it feels like to be truly and completely content? Yes, actually, I'm very content with my life. Can two separate people's traumas ever be accurately compared? I don't think so. Everybody's pretty different. There are some similarities, but it's not completely. Do you believe that everyone should have the right to pursue happiness? Yes, of course, but not if your happiness means like stabbing other people. If faith is having the belief in something in the something if faith is having the belief in something in the absence of evidence, then would you say that you exhibit faith in anything on earth? Yes, for the love of God. For Jesus Christ. Would you consider yourself to be a rational individual? Generally speaking, kind of. I'm emotional, but I can be rational. It is possible to think about nothing. Yes, it is. It is, man. Don't think about anything when we're just looking outside. Have you ever experienced the feeling of emptiness? Yes. Does death give meaning to life? Kind of, but yeah, no. Well, yeah. I know this philosophical answer, but no. I think we can conquer death. Do you have to experience something in order to know it exists? No, because we know, for example, that black holes exist, but nobody is going to experience a black hole unless you want to get bigger. So, can I get into a black hole? Do you believe that humans are the only species to the question why they exist? In Earth, yes, I think so. And outside of Earth, I don't know, maybe. No, there has to be some alien thing out there. No. Do you believe that life has a goal and meaning? Yes, to reproduce. What do you want to be? Would you want to be in charge of choosing how you die? Yes, I would. Have you ever wondered if perhaps you're living in a dream? Yes, always. Even imagine there sometimes you forget about stuff and time just jumps off. The Call of Cthulhu is like that, right? If the Cthulhu ever wakes up, everyone's going to die. Do you believe that fear prevents you from living life to your fullest? No. Because fear actually protects you. Like, I have fear of jumping off a cliff, so I'm not going to jump off a cliff. Oh! Do you believe that you can tell the difference between good and evil? Generally, yes. Any defects are defects always bad? No, because there are people that have like a genetic condition called they have a deficiency myostatin. Editor Duncan from the future, put a word right there. If I forget about that, roast me in the comments. But yeah, those people, they don't have the negative growth of muscles, so they only get stronger and stronger and stronger. Myostatin. In Brazil we call it myostasina. So it's myostatin. And yeah, it's amazing. There are some people that only get buffed. So yeah, that's a defect if you think about it, but that's a good defect. So no. Is it possible to live with absolutely no regrets? No. Do you believe that sometimes good people do bad things? Yes, of course. Sometimes you try not to do bad things, but you can hurt the feelings of someone even without wanting to. Would you help someone who wronged you in the past? Oh, that's a good one. Some of them, no. No, I'm going to answer no. Would you continue to be friends with someone who betrayed you? No. Betrayal is one of the greatest things. Betrayal is one of my top top reasons not to be a friends with someone anymore. That and being criminal, but to me that's a betrayal. Do you believe that you're gifted? God no. Do you believe it's better to have loved and lost than have never loved at all? Yes, actually. You need to love someday. Have you ever self-sabotage and ruined a friendship or a relationship? To be really honest, no, I don't think so. Do you ever feel like a sponge absorbing the emotions of others? Yes, kind of. I'm working on that, Platoon. I'm working on that. Do you ever feel like a mirror reflecting the emotions of others? No. Do you think the best things in life are free? Yeah, happiness is free. Yeah, marriage, being happy is free. Do you believe collective happiness could exist in the world? I believe we already have like a majority of people in the world are happy, because if we compare to us like a medieval peasant, we are so well off. Like there was a time that I used to live in a favela, like a slum, because my family just lost everything because of the economy, and we were still happy. We were like miserable. We didn't have like a single dime on our bank account, but we were still happy because we had each other. So, but yeah, I believe that collective happiness could exist. Do you believe a dream can be taken away? Yes, because if your dream is to stab someone, we have to take that away. Can enlightenment be achieved without realizing it? Yes, actually, we can. Do you ever get depressed after accomplishing a goal? Yeah, sometimes the journey to that point is more rewarding than to just get the goal. Yes. Does love hurt? No, love doesn't hurt. The absence of love hurts. Do you ever avoid responsibilities you can get away with it? No, I tend to always do. I'm kind of like a um, I feel bad if I don't do my obligations. Do you believe you feel emotion pain on a more severe scale than others? No, I'm pretty normal. Do you believe true love is possible without being loved in return? No, because that's just being a masochist. Do you ever struggle with allowing yourself to be happy? In the past, yes, but not anymore. Not anymore. Have you ever remembered doing something that you didn't actually do? Sometimes I misremembered some things, and me and my brother, we like switch it up a memory of ours. Like I believed it was me that did something, and he believed it was me, but actually it was him that did that thing. So yeah, yeah, we had one time. Do you ever attempt to escape from reality? Well, I play games. Come on, that's literally escaping the reality. Do you think it's possible to truly become the best version of yourself? Of course it is. You just need to try, go to the gym, talk to someone, make some new friends, find love, work on yourself. There's a song in Brazil called I Love Myself from Ultraja Rigor. And it's all about that. You need to love yourself because you can before you can love anybody else. Do you believe you're fated to do specific things with your life? Yeah, I believe God is going to send me to some people. Do you believe life is an adventure? Of course it is. It's the greatest adventure of them all. Do you believe the future can be predicted by looking back into your past? Yes. Well, Edmund Burke already said, people who don't know their past are going to people that don't know their past are going to repeat it again. So yes. Can time be wasted? Of course it can. Do you ever wonder where your life will be in 10 years from now on? God, I hope I am a doctor with children and a lovely wife with a muscle car or an Aston Martin. Do you ever act recklessly because you didn't think you lived a long life? Yes, yes, I've so for some time in my life. Do you believe science and religion can happily coexist? Yes, of course. Do you believe that world peace could ever truly exist? Yes, I believe that. Do you think an animal can be evil? Well, Dolphins. Dolphins can be pretty evil. Do you believe that humans are animals? Yeah, we are animals. We technically are. Have you questioned any of your own answers yet? No. I'm pretty sure about them. Is there such a thing as a foolish question? No. Every question is worth a while. Would you say that you had a problem with authority? No, usually not. If given the opportunity, would you run your own country? Oh my god, I could be president. Sure, yeah. If given the opportunity, yes, I would run my own country. I would be a king. Are you exactly where you like to be in life at this very moment? Well, I kind of wish. Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, no, I want to be a doctor. Ah, yes, I had a hunch. No, are you afraid of what your future may hold? Kind of. I don't know if there's going to be like a natural disaster, war, and all that kind of stuff. Another pandemic, maybe. Do you have any strong, controversial opinions that you avoid openly speaking on at times? Yes, I have. You're not going to know that, my platoon. Maybe not now, maybe not now. Ask me that on the 300 subscriber special. Would you sacrifice everything you have in life to save someone you care about? Yes. Totally, totally. I would sacrifice anything for my mom, my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, or my brother. Do you think someone would sacrifice everything they have to save you? Yes. Do you ever enjoy breaking rules? Again, this is I believe this is an American game. There are some rules that we break, like because we discuss stuff. For example, you can talk about in Brazil about separation, like separating from the country, which is kind of funny because in São Paulo, where I live, we actually celebrate our attempt to separate from Brazil, but that's treason. So we break the rules while we celebrate our attempt of separating from Brazil. Yes. And I do love the holiday. Do you have the most in-depth personality among your peers? No, no. I'm pretty surface. I'm not very deep, guys. Have you ever surprised yourself by accomplishing something you didn't think you could accomplish? Yes, actually. The first time I did a surgery. Or I did a CPR. Yeah, those were times of wow. I remember thinking about, oh my god, I can't do this. I saved somebody. Yes. Do you ever feel like your life is out of your control? No. Do you like feeling in control? Yes, I love controlling my life. Do you like having no responsibilities? Well, everybody loves not having responsibilities. Oh, Jesus. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up now, does it? It's alright. We still got so much to talk about, Wanderer. Yeah, Watcher, let's do. Have you ever held regret for something terrible you might have done that wound up hurting someone else? Have you ever held regret for that might have done that would yes? No? No, if I did no, if I don't do anything, I'm not going to regret it. Have you ever played the victim even though you knew that you hadn't been wronged? No.